welcome back to Chilling with Naveen. This is the one and only Naveen. It's nice to have you here. And if you haven't already, please to hit that subscribe button and a notification bell so you can be notified whenever we're live or we just post the new content. Okay, y'all, so in today's video I wanted to do a basic needs for beginners in makeup. Alright, so for those of you that you're just starting to do makeup, you want to do your makeup, your own makeup, but you just don't know what to get, don't worry, this video is specifically for you. Alright, y'all, so this may be a two-part series just because it can be a lot of stuff, you know what I mean, and not really a lot, but then in detailing certain stuff, telling y'all what's the use of, especially like the brushes and stuff like that. I feel like I have to do a separate video for those, so I'm also gonna do, I feel like I'm gonna do two, but this is gonna be a part one. And slash, I wanted to give some of y'all this update on this here because I've been seeing questions asking what about this wig, who is the vendor and everything. Y'all, before we even get into the basic needs for the makeup, let's talk about this vendor. Alright, so I purchased this wig off of Alibaba. Y'all know I be, so I purchased this wig off of Alibaba, okay? And first thing first, I would not recommend this vendor. Usually I would go ahead when just installing the unit and tell y'all, okay, this is my new vendor and stuff like that, but I realized I should stop introducing some of these vendors before knowing what their product feels like, because if I don't like the vendor, I do not want people to get, go spending coins to purchase these wigs, wasting their money. So I'm not going to introduce y'all to something that I don't feel like gives nice quality, that, you know what I mean? I am not going to do that. So this vendor, I had issues with this vendor. I mean, the vendor was nice and everything, and the hair reached somewhat in time because it was supposed to reach on my birthday, before my birthday, which was the 10th of August, and I think it came the 10th of August, but I missed it because I was supposed to sign off and I wasn't here, but however, that wasn't the problem at all because I had prepared beforehand. So the problem was, though, this here, I ordered a deep wave and they did not give me a deep wave wig, and it was a deep curly wig, and there's a difference, and I don't like that. I like to, if I'm talking to you and I'm telling you what I want what I want, you know what I mean, because I'm spending money for what I want. So I feel like that is what I want. So if you don't give me that, then we have an issue, and that issue is not like me arguing with you or anything. It's just that me not using you again as a vendor. Simple, so that was one of my problems. Next, the hair sheds, y'all. When I say this hair sheds, I mean it sheds. It looks nice, it may look nice to you, but it sheds, okay? So it's been some good time since I've purchased a hair that sheds, to be honest. The last time I think I purchased a hair that sheds was the if you check back in my video, that would be the that short curly one that came bleached. That was the only one, and I felt like the reason why that one shed so much was because of it was bleached, and even that one was better than this. When I tell you the sheds, like, I'm not even trying to make up story, like this shed. So I would not recommend this vendor. It looks nice, but there are nicer vendors, you know what I mean? I should have stick with one of the vendors that I knew, but I like to try new vendors. I like to just see, you know what I mean? I like to test the market and see what's up, but this was a bad choice. It's nice, but it's not good to invest your money in this vendor, okay? So that is why I did not just come out and say, okay, this is the vendor that I'm using, but I'm also gonna list the name of that vendor, so if you are interested, you can go ahead and check them out, you know what I mean? Like, if you want, you can also go ahead and check them out, but I just would not recommend that vendor. All right, so let's get into what you need for your basic needs for makeup, okay? All right, so first thing first, when doing your makeup, you need a moisturizer, okay? You need your face to be moisturized and nice, and whatever it is, you just make sure you have a moisturizer because you want to take care of your skin. And it's good when your face is moisturized and nice. The makeup applies better, and it protects your skin also. So you always need a moisturizer. Now, I would not tell you which moisturizer to purchase because I feel like that is up to your skin type, you know what I mean? Like, just get a moisturizer that works best with your skin. I use all different types of moisturizer. I use Cerave, I use like, you know, I use all different type of moisturizer. Anything that I have and I feel like this works with my face, that's what I'm going to use. All right, next, you need a primer for your face. Okay, you need a primer. So make sure you get a primer. A primer is what you put over that moisturizer. So when you put a primer over the moisturizer, the primer goes on the makeup, the foundation goes on top of the primer. So that's like a barrier between your face and the makeup, that primer thing. And not only that, but it also causes your makeup to look better. It makes it look seamless. There was a time I never used to use primer because I did not know nothing about primer, you know what I mean? And my makeup was never seamless. It was like all over the place, and you could just tell the patches and just stuff like that. But when I started using primer, my makeup turned out to be better, like much better. Okay, so definitely get yourself a primer. Right here, this one right here, this is a good investment for you. And I think this is not even expensive, to be honest. I think this is around, if it's not about $10, it's under $10, but it's good to have. I've had mine for over 3 months now, and it's okay. It's doing me good because you don't need a whole lot of primer on your face, you know what I mean? So it is good. Next, you are going to need a foundation. All right, so for foundation, there are many choices of foundation you could, but for a beginner in makeup, I would advise you to get one of these Maybelline foundation, one of these Maybelline Fit Me foundation. Like, it gives very good result. Like, I feel like the one with the white bottle, I feel like that one is more expensive than even the one with the black bottle. But I don't know, it is one of the most reasonable foundation that gives like good quality makeup. Like, if you want quality makeup, you could go ahead and purchase one of these Maybelline Fit Me. I think it runs around $6 or something like that, and you can find this in your Family Dollars. You can find this in your drugstore. You find it in your drugstore. I'm not sure you'll find it in, I'm not sure if you'll find it in like your beauty store. I don't know. I've never seen one in there, but I know I've seen it a lot in Family Dollars. I've seen it in, you know, CVS and stuff like that. So yes, go get your Maybelline makeup. This is good. Get one. Okay, so next that you need for your face. All right, so you need a concealer, and this is where you conceal like under your eye area and, you know, like your T-zone. So it's under your eyes, right here, wherever that light is gonna hit. If you want to conceal that area of your face, all right, so you make it brighter. All right, so in order to do that, you're gonna need a concealer. Now this concealer is a very reasonable. This is the LA Girl Pro Concealer. I have mine in the shade Fawn. So if you are dark like me, go ahead with that shade. The shade Fawn is good. And yeah, they have many shades in this, y'all. They have a lot of these, and these are very, very, very cheap. Okay, you can get this in your beauty store for around $3, like seriously. And even your Family Dollars, you can get this for like $3. So it isn't expensive. I think if you purchase it on Amazon, you're gonna spend like $4, you know, because some of the stuff, you know, you gotta see where the price is. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's cheaper if you're buying it like in 3 on Amazon. You'll see where they have deals and stuff like that, so it runs cheaper than in the drugstore or in Family Dollars. But you cannot, this is not expensive, and this is a very, very good. Now there are other concealers, but if you're a beginner, you don't want to go invest in something expensive. So just take your time and learn using one of these, because listen, this is my go-to concealer. I don't care how much concealer I have. In every video, you'll be seeing me using this first. Okay, so yes. All right. So after a concealer, you're gonna need like a setting powder. All right. So for setting powder, you can use a setting powder or a pressed powder. Okay, so for I started using this Maybelline pressed powder, and this was good. Okay, this is good. I love this. Mine is in the shade, I think this is medium. Let me see. This is 330, and I think, what is this? This is toffee. It says toffee caramel. So mine is 330, y'all, and this is good. I love it. I love using it. You know, I love using it as a pressed powder underneath my eye right after I finish using my concealer. Sometimes I would just like use it and pat underneath my eye, and even pat all over my face, because you're gonna want to set your face after you put that liquid, you know, that liquid foundation on your face. You need something powdery to kind of dim it down, so that whenever you move around, your makeup is not all over the place. You know what I mean? So you're gonna need to like get a pressed powder or some type of powder, a pressed powder, a setting powder, you know what I mean, just to make sure you dim it down a little bit. Okay, y'all, so next thing next, y'all, I hope I'm not missing out anything. I hope I'm not missing out anything, but you know, next thing next, right? You're gonna, and I'm just basing it off of how I use makeup, so I hope I don't miss anything. So next thing next, you're gonna need, like, if you're somebody that is not too into bronzing, because there was a time, right, when I used to say I am not bronzing my face. Like, I don't know why they have to use so much makeup. I don't know why they just, you know, because back in the olden days, let's talk about the olden days, we used to just use the foundation and a pressed powder, and that would be all, you know, that would be all for us. But you know, afterwards I'm like, why is everybody doing all this sculpting and, you know, blushing and all this extra stuff? But you know, once I started tapped in just to learn how it works, like I could not get enough of it, and that's just that, you know what I mean? So when you start bronzing your face, you bring back life in your face, because you know, when you use that foundation, you know, the foundation is on your face, then you go patting that powder, your face just look like, yeah, you have some makeup on. But you know, when you start giving that face that bronze right here, that structure, you're bringing that structure to your face, you're bringing life to your face looks vibrant, you know, it looks better, you know what I mean? Doesn't mean you have to do it if you don't like to, but if it is a case where you want to bronze your face, I would encourage y'all to get one of these, because this is from the drugstore, and I think this is also in Family Dollar, if I'm not mistaken. I think so. This is in Family Dollar. This is a black Radiant contour palette, right? And this is reasonable. When I say all of these stuff that I'm showing y'all is reasonable, I'm not showing y'all nothing that is expensive. Now it comes like this, right? So you can use this one for highlighter, this one to do, you know, for like under this area where you wanna, you know, if you wanna contour the face, you don't have to now. And you can use this one for the bronzer, the darker shade. I use the darker shade for the bronze. So yes, next thing next, you're gonna need a blush. Now I would recommend this blush because I have blush, but I have blush, y'all, and when I tell you, this one has never let me down. I love this blush. This is a berry mauve, and this is from LA Colors. I got this in Family Dollars, y'all, and this is dope. This is nice. Like, it does what it's supposed to do, you know what I mean? And I did bought like other blushes from other places that, you know, like even this Revlon one that I purchased, I know that I spent twice or even 3 times the money that I spent for this one, for this, and this was not giving this result. Like this was a waste of my money, and that's just the truth. So this LA Girl one that I got in Family Dollars, this was it. So you know, the makeup doesn't have to be expensive for it to give great results. Sometimes you be getting, when I say you cannot miss in Family Dollars or in one of them beauty stores, just take your time and know what you want. So you're gonna need a blush. Get yourself a blush. It doesn't have to be expensive. It just make sure it looks like a nice little shade. I'm dark toned, so I want my shade to be like vibrant. So something pink, you know, nothing too light, because I'm dark. I need something to pop a little bit, all right, not too much. So this is a pink, but it's not too loud, it's not too boom, here I am, you know what I mean? So just watch your complexion. If you're of a lighter complexion, go with your lighter shade or whatever it works for you. You know what I mean? So yes, you're gonna need a blush. Then next thing you're gonna need, we're gonna go right on the eyes real quick. All right, so for your eyes, for your eyeliner, y'all know, just go ahead and purchase you a eyeliner. You can get the eyeliner in, you can get an eyeliner in dollar store. I mean, I've used dollar store eyeliner and it was okay for me. It wasn't an issue, because if y'all check my video, y'all will see where I used my dollar store eyeliner and it did good. It didn't give me any problems. I mean, I'm not gonna say it was the best eyeliner ever, but it was okay for me at the time. You know what I mean? And sometimes you need to just walk before you can run, so that's okay. So get yourself an eyeliner. If you don't get it in the dollar store, you can always get one in the Family Dollar. You can always get one in the beauty store. Just get yourself like a dark brown one, or you know, if you have light complexion, just get yourself a brown one. It doesn't have to be dark, but for me, I like mine to be dark brown so that it can pop more. I don't know. Sometimes I'll go with dark brown, sometimes I'll go with light brown. It don't matter. And this won't cost you over $2, so you don't have to worry about how expensive this is. This is reasonable. Okay, next thing next. If you want eyeshadows, y'all, you do not have to spend money on an eye primer. You can use remember this? You can use the same concealer over your eyes, and then you go in with your eyeshadow. Now when you use this over your eye, you're gonna need to like set it with that same, you know, with that same, even the pressed powder, you're gonna need to set it first, and then you go in with your color so that it pops more. You don't have to go ahead and say, okay, I have to get an eye primer, but this is okay. This is okay as a primer. You don't need to go buy an eye primer. You always use your concealer that is of, you know, that is nice, and this is a beautiful concealer to prime your eyes. Okay, so after that, you're gonna need to choose your eyeshadows. Now when it comes to eyeshadows, I'm just gonna tell y'all, just go in your beauty store and you choose the eyeshadow that you like. All right, you choose them. You don't have to go with something that is full of colors and vibrant and all that stuff, because if you're a person that wants to, you know, that likes to chill, you could get something that is nude, you know, something that is brown, that is filled with brown colors, and nothing too loud and popping. You know, it is your choice, but you can always find one in your beauty store. Next things next, y'all, you are gonna need a setting spray. For setting spray, I use this Milani Make It Last one, and this, I've used a lot of setting spray, y'all, but this, I will introduce you to this one because this is my favorite one. Okay, so this Milani Make It Last is, okay, it's gonna make it last, and you need your setting spray just because you don't want your makeup to be rubbing. Like I said, you want to protect that makeup. You put the work in, so you want to keep that makeup. So you want to spray it so that the makeup that you place on is right there. It stays right there. And you know, and even as you spray it, you're gonna need to like dab it with your sponge or whatever, but we gotta go into another video to explain all of that good stuff. But you know, you need your setting spray. And this Maybelline Make It Last, what am I saying, Maybelline? I'm so sorry, y'all. This Milani Make It Last is a nice one. Okay, so go get yourself one. Okay, y'all, and I feel like for lips now, for the lips, you're gonna need an eyeliner. Now, if you don't really have to go spend a bag on an eyeliner, the same way you have this pencil that you use to line your brow, get this and line your eyes, line your lips. Use the same pencil that you use to line your eyebrow to line your lips. Okay, if you don't have that coin, you gotta make it, whatever you have, work. So even today, that is what I use to line my lip, and I have lip liners, but I love to use my eyebrow pencil to line my lips because this is a dark brown and I got real dark lips, so I need something that is, you know what I mean? So this is it for me. Okay, I use this to line my lip, and then I just pop on. Now for lip gloss, y'all, that's totally up to you again, because you could just go in the beauty store, and if you're somebody that doesn't really like too much excitement on your lip, you can just go pop on a lip gloss. It doesn't have to be anything too extra. So if you're somebody that be like you know, the lip gloss, but you want to, you know, a little color in it, you can always try these, and these are from N.Y.X, y'all. I have a ton of these because I like them, I have them in various shades. You know, these are the N.Y.X lip gloss, and you know, they do what they're supposed to do. So I'm gonna put on one and show y'all, even though I didn't want to do all of that, but I'm just gonna show y'all so y'all can see that, you know, you see the colors real quick. You see the color, and it's a gloss. So it does something, and it is not expensive for eyeliners, right? You know how you use, this is what I use for eyeliner. This is the Master Chrome, the Maybelline Master Chrome, and this is where I highlight like sections like here and like the tip of my nose, so it's popping because the light is directly on me. You're gonna see that area looking good, right? Even sometimes I put it on my lips right here so that it pops. Let me show you what I mean. So hold up, y'all. Alright, let me put some on my lips so y'all can see what it does. So you see what I'm saying? Like, you see? So this is what eyeliner do, and you can put some on your cheeks area right here. I'm not really that big of an eyeliner fan, to be honest. Sometimes I will do it, and another times I'm like, listen, but I'm just gonna do it for the sake of the video. So all you have to do is just go in. You don't even have to go too much, and then you just like, whoo, you see that? So yeah, and you can put some there, and that's if you're a person that wants to go all the way, you know what I mean? But yeah, I hope this, now because I did here, I gotta do the other cheek. So I hope, hold on, let me just finish it. Okay, y'all, and for this eyeliner, it is also reasonable. Like everything I told you about, believe me when I say it, the prices are not expensive. Okay, so I hope this video was helpful enough. All right, y'all, I have to go in and do another video just explaining to y'all about the brushes and sponges that y'all need to, you know, and which brush, which sponges will be good for y'all to get it all together. So that would have to be a part 2, y'all. All right, so I hope this video was helpful to somebody. I hope somebody just know that, listen, you can do this. You know, all it takes is you just wanting to do it, and you can do it. You just willing to learn, and if you have time to learn, you can get it done. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you on the next video. Please remember to like the video, comment below, and let me know what you think about the products that I've used, or even let me know about the products that you use that you feel like gives more better result. Because listen, I like to hear also, because I want to try new products also. So if you know of a more reasonable product than even the ones that I've introduced, feel free to comment below and let me know so I can give it a try. Okay, so thank you so much for watching. Remember to hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. Okay, thank you so much. I will see you all on the next video. Bye.